Hi everyone, in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to create an animations video with Canva. If you like to create some animations video but you feel like you're not really good at drawing and you don't really know how to do everything from scratch, trying to use Canva to create that kind of video is going to be super helpful. Now we're going to start by signing in to Canva, and then we're going to go ahead and click create a design, and we're going to choose video as our design type for today. So go ahead and type in video. You can choose whatever video type, whether it's landscape or portrait. However, I'm going to be using the landscape one for today. Now, the first tips that you will want to keep in mind when you're trying to create an animations video is by using as much animated element as you can, and I'm going to show you what I meant in a minute. But first things first, we're going to go ahead and try to search for some background. You can upload your own background if you want. You can just go ahead and click upload right here, and then go ahead and upload your own picture if you want. But for this tutorial, I'm going to show you how easy it is to create everything from scratch by using the elements, the pictures, and everything straight from Canva. So I'm going to try and search for animated background for my video. So on the element sections, go ahead and search for animated background, and here you'll be able to see a bunch of background that you can choose. There's some abstract one, there are some scenery, etc. So you can choose whichever background you want. I'm gonna try to search for office, for example, and see what we got. So we got one that already has people on it, so I'm going to use this blurry one, and then I'm going to go ahead and enlarge it so that it's going to be my whole background, some things like this. And then on the graphic section, I'm going to search for workers, and I'm going to search one that is moving. So I'm going to search workers animated, and I'm going to use this person right here, and I'm just going to go ahead and adjust the duration, and I'm going to add another page, and I would like to use this animations for now. So I'm going to try to find some office background again, and as you can see, this background is actually on top of my animated person. So I'm going to go ahead and click on this triple dot, click on layer, and then send it to the back, and here's how it looks like for now. I also would like to add some bookshelves, and again I'm going to adjust the duration as well so that it's not going to be too long. And now I'm going to search for another image, which is going to be someone's running. Alright, so I'm going to use this one's right here, and you can see that even though it is moving, but it's not going to make its way to the other side, and I'm going to show you how you can actually do that with the help of transition. But first I'm going to go ahead and add a running track background. I'm going to use this one, then again bring it all the way to the back. And now I've put my persons right here, and I'm going to bring that person all the way here. So in order to do that, I'm going to want to duplicate this page first, and then on the second frame I'm going to move it to where I want the persons to be. So let's say I want it to be here, and I'm just going to shorten this one, and I'm going to shorten this one to maybe around just 1 second, as well as this one, so it's going to be around 2 seconds. And I'm going to want to add a transition. In order to do that, all I have to do is hover your clickers in between of the frame, and then you want to go ahead and click on this add transitions option, and we're going to do this match and move. So you can see that the person is moving to how I want it to be. So if we play it, it's going to be something like that. Alright, I can also adjust the duration of my frame if you want. So let's say I wanted to make it longer, so it looks some things like this, which looks much more natural than if I let the frame to be way too long. So here I'm just going to go ahead and alter all of my frames so that it is a little bit shorter than it was at first, and I'm going to create my last frame. So on my last frame, I'm going to create a person who is eating on a dining room. So first I'm searching for a dining room background, and then I'm going to adjust it into my canvas, and I'm going to make some things a little bit different right here. I don't want the person to be the one that's moving, but I'm going to add some animation so that this frame still going to be looks like an animated cartoon video. So here once again I'm just going to adjust the frame or the background of my animated video, and then I'm going to search for a person who is eating something, and I'm also going to add some moving elements so that this frame still looks animated, and I'm going to get back to you once it's done. Alright, so I ended up adding a person eating some donuts, and I also add some fly elements once again so that it gives that animated feels to it. And last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and shorten this frame so that it's not going to be too long. Now I'm also going to add some transitions in between all of my frame. I added the transitions to one of my frame because I want to manually move the elements, but this one is just going to be a transitions from frame to frame. So I'm going to go ahead and add my transitions, and once again I'm going to get back to you once it's done. I ended up adding different elements for each frame just so that this video will not look pretty boring. I wanted to have some creativity inserted into it, and now I'm going to go ahead and download it by clicking on the share button on the top right of the screen. Scroll down until we find the download button, and then go ahead and click on download. Don't forget to make sure that the file type is MP4. You can, however, download it in different form, but it's not going to be in the form of video, so make sure that you are downloading the MP4 file type. And this is how the final video looks like. And that's basically it. That is how you can create a cartoon animated video on Canva. It is very easy. I hope this tutorial is helpful for you. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.